Hello, everyone, and welcome back to week 3 of the Dauntless Gaming Rocket League 1v1s tournament. I'm joined here by Subdivides. It looks like we have a few people that are back here that are here from their regular attenders. So let's go and get into this game and see how these guys do.
Yeah, really excited for this series. I don't know Noisy or Noidy, as he's listed in the brackets, but I've seen Eisen play, and I know he's a good player, so it should be a really good series. Noisy coming off the Noidy coming out with a goal immediately.
Yeah, quick push here off that kickoff. He used the corner of his car to get right in the corner bottom left of that goal there. Good job by Noidu.
Yeah, you saw Eisen just putting that ball a little bit too far back into midfield, capitalized on that immediately. Another kickoff going into in the favor of Noidy. Does back off though, giving Eisen a shot. No real conversion there. Ball could flip now. Can Noidy do something with that? 50-50 going towards Eisen's net, but he will gladly take possession of that. Seems like we're having a bit of a fight over the ball for now of a position. Noidu coming in with a shot. Noidu.
Noidu being really fast on the his aggression here. Eisen taking a bit too much time. He wasn't able to get to that ball, and Noidu was able to just put it in.
Yeah, it's so important that you have a good read on what your opponent is doing in this game. Looked like Eisen did not expect Noidu to come in there and pop that over him, but that's why you use your camera stick for that. It's so important in ones to keep your camera angled in a way where you can see what your opponent is doing. Good 50-50 there by Noidu. Now on possession, but Eisen will get it past him. Can he convert this into a goal? Will take all the boost, denying any boost to Noidu. Going for the 50-50 in the air. Does not score off it, but does manage to steal some more boost. On possession now. Tries to put that next to the goal. The good old miss and hope they jump technique. But does not convert from it. Ball now midfield still. Possession for Eisen, who's setting up a dribble play, it seems. Again, good save by Noidu, though. Does get... And now he has an open net, but he misses. Very unfortunate miss there by Noidu. Eisen again on the ball after a demo. Can he use this space that he has found himself to convert? No, he cannot. This has been a really back and forth game so far.
Yeah, I think all the players are kind of just feeling each other out at the moment, trying to see what the other is planning to do, and it looks like Eisen's just scored off of this, managed to just get it around the side, and looks like Noidu just wasn't ready for that. He was back. He couldn't turn around fast enough with that half flip there.
Yeah, I feel like that bounce just didn't quite register in Noidu's head. And we've all had that. You hit the ball into the wall, and then all of a sudden you go, "Oh, wait, that's not bouncing the way I thought it would." Good kickoff now in favor of Eisen. Can he convert off of this? No, he cannot. Noidu will also steal the boost away. That's a very bad position for Eisen to be in. Let's see if Noidu recognizes that Eisen's low on boost and capitalizes. Very nice ball carry. Does get the 50-50.
Wow, this is a really good job here by Noidu. He was keeping his eye on Eisen, and instead of just going for like a flick or something like that, he opted to stay on the ground and take the lower hit to try to beat him on the 50-50, and it really worked in his favor there.
Yeah, that was a great read by Noidu there. We see so many players going for a flick, and Eisen was waiting for it as well. Completely got surprised by Noidu. But now Eisen back on the ball. He did steal the boost away, so Noidu is working with very little. Does manage to find a corner boost though. Eisen now following the ball. Does not manage to score, but can he trip up Noidu enough? No, Noidu will just run that straight in.
Yeah, it looked like Aiden was just having a really hard time getting back and recovering off of being hit like that, and Noidu was able to just take that all the way down to the goal.
Yeah, Eisen just a little bit overcommitting there. Does give away a goal, but he still has 2 minutes away. He needs to score 3 though, so it's a very definite lead for Noidu, who's waiting up. He's being very aggressive definitely pressuring Aizen to not make any mistakes. Good dribble start now by Aizen. Early flick though. Nodu will clean that up easily. Aizen now taking possession back again. Did he? Ooh, that was a very close hit. Does pick up some boost and continues his pressure, but Nodu will get a touch on that ball first. And ooh, early
Hmm.
jump.
Yeah, it looked like Aiden just didn't get or Aizen didn't get what he wanted on the wall there, and he was overcommitted on that wall, and he couldn't get back in time for Noidu's shot.
Yeah. Sometimes we just have those moments where we just kind of, panic. We make a decision that might not have been the best, and that looked like what it was for Aizen. Good 50-50. Aizen now with boost advantage. Does get bumped though. He's forced to use all of his boost. Noidu is now in a very comfortable spot defensively. Shot by Aizen goes wide. Trips on the goalpost and on the other one, and that will be a free goal to Noidu.
Yeah, misplay here by Aizen, him just going across, and he just got hit on that that post there. It's really hard for him to recover from that if he doesn't have a backup plan for those kind of shots.
Yeah, I feel like that shot might have just been a little bit too greedy. He probably should have made some form of play, try to take it past Noidu. Will score another goal, 7-1 now.
Noda has been pretty dominant in terms of his kickoffs this game. Most of them have gone in his favor, and this is just another one that's really just gone right in front of him. He's able to just take it right into the goal.
Yeah, it definitely has been Noidu on point this game. He's been dominating the kickoffs, like you said. I feel like Aizen won maybe one or two, but pretty much every other one has been Noidu. Aizen missing the boost. Noidu will just take the ball back. Easily contest that. Oh, good pop by Aizen, but that gives Noidu all the space and time to score. He will.
Yeah, like you said there, just that space and time just made it so easy for Noida to just follow up with that there. Aizen has to be really careful with those types of plays in the future if he wants to compete against Noidu. Because Noidu will take advantage of that.
Yeah, Noidu seems like a very solid ones player. He takes his time when he needs to, and he knows exactly when he needs to not take his time on things. Like getting that boost, 50-50, going back into midfield, but low boost for Aizen. Noda will easily catch up to that. Takes the boost away, and Aizen does not go for the goal. Wow, that was a very good save. Close, but very good save by Noidu. He knew exactly what he could and could not do. Jumping for the demo attempt. 40 seconds left on the clock now. Aizen will take a shot at net, but Noidu is there. He will put that safely into his corner. Now low boost for Aizen, who's looking very dire. He can still make this work, but he'll need a quick couple goals now. I think he needs like 5 kickoff goals.
I didn't opt for that, just that flip into the far corner just out of Noidu's reach. That was a good ball placement. He definitely needs to keep doing that in the next few games as well.
Yeah, he did. It might have looked like he was behind the ball, so Noidu couldn't see what was going on. I think that's what happened. Just got caught a little bit off guard by that shot. Thought he was going to make a flick or something happen, perhaps. Really interesting play by Aizen for sure. Good save by Noidu. And now with 10 seconds left, this probably is going to be the end of game 1 for Aizen. Another good shot.
Aizen's getting that consolation goal here. It looks like. Hopefully, in the next few games, it'll hopefully be a little bit closer for Aizen. Something. Hopefully, he'll get a little confidence boost or something like that. That'll help him to play a little better for the next fews.
Yeah, definitely. Those last couple goals that you get right here could mean the difference between going into game 2, well prepared, feeling good, or going into game 2 feeling down and, you just lost 8-1. But this is, 8-3, not the best score, definitely not, but a lot better than 8-1.
I definitely agree. Definitely something to improve on.
So what would you like to see from these players in game 2 if they want to, take this game home?
Well, I think Noidu can definitely just keep doing what he's doing here. Aizen, I think he has to be really careful when he gives Noidu possession like he has been. And I think he has to focus on his kickoffs, paying attention to where Aizen's going to be hitting the ball here so he doesn't lose it.
Yeah, we see immediately Noidu, coming off with a kickoff win, immediately going up as well for a shot. feel like Noidu's just driving circles around Aizen right now. Ooh, coming in with an early challenge. But Noidu does take the ball back again, and Aizen is left scrambling for boost on his way to defense. Good challenge there by Aizen. Can he convert off of this, though? Does steal the boost away. A little bit out of position, though. Noidu and Aizen, good 50-50 for Aizen. But the question is still, can he make anything happen? Noidu landing behind the ball. Can he convert off this? There's no boost for Aizen, but Aizen will come in and clear this away. Interesting aerial there by Aizen. He went up a little bit late, but does manage to make something happen there. Noidu with a shot. Weak though, 50-50. Goes towards net, but isn't quite in. Noidu will happily keep possession. Good controlled 50-50 by Aizen. Didn't waste any boost. Just trying to keep the ball. Baiting Noidu, but Noidu is reading these 50-50s and he is putting the shots on target. However, no goals scored yet, so this could still go any way. Noidu, nice pinch off the ground. Good demo by Aizen. Gives him a little bit of time and a little bit of space, but this is his best chance at scoring a goal, and he does!
This was really well done by Aizen here. After that demo, which was perfect for him because he was so low on boost in that situation, he was able to just take it across the net into a really similar shot from what we saw last game. Really out of Noidu's reach, really unexpected from Noidu.
Yeah, and I feel like that's where he's going to score these goals, you know, if he wants to win this game. His kickoffs definitely still need a little bit of work, but Aizen taking a little bit of a bad 50-50 there, and Noidu will immediately answer back.
Yeah, and this just goes to the same that we were mentioning earlier. We can't have Noidu with possession of the ball with that big a gap away from him. So, just something that Aizen has to keep in mind.
Yeah, Noidu or Aizen rather, just overcommitting a little bit too much with a little bit too little boost. As a result of that poor kickoff, you know, Noidu's just getting the better kickoffs, which immediately puts pressure on Aizen. Good play, Aizen now. Dribble opportunity. Nice delayed flick, or flip.
This is really smart by Aizen here. He's doing exactly what Noidu isn't expecting, and instead of just flicking it over him, he takes it to the bottom right of the goal. Really well done in his placement there.
Yeah, and you see him delaying the flip as well. That can be so unpredictable. You know, just that sudden boost of power that you almost never expect. Good 50-50 by Aizen. Noidu trying to take that to goal, but ooh, and an unfortunate miss by Aizen. Will recover in time though. Shadowing Noidu. Does get a good challenge in. Retains possession yet again. Good shot there by Aizen. Will deny the boost. Does miss the ball, and Noidu now has a chance scoring this. Does get bumped. Oh, but he pays Aizen back immediately. Just kind of hovers under him, making him trip. Good shot by Noidu. Equalizing this series, or this game, rather.
This is a good shot by Noidu here. He popped it and then used the right corner to just get the ball right over Noidu, or to get right over Aizen, rather. Aizen has to be really careful to get up a bit earlier than that.
Yeah, I feel like Noidu's just kind of getting these plays that he's trying to bait Aizen in, and Aizen is giving it to him every single time. Whereas Aizen is winning this game with his unpredictability, you know, taking a shot at an awkward angle, or you know, or taking a shot that he didn't expect at all. Ooh, costly miss. He will return back in time. Again, has possession. What is his plan this time? Ooh, and a close save. And Noidu has missed the ball, so this could actually be a goal. Yes, and Aizen will convert.
I just want to kind of go back earlier on that that attack that Eisen also had earlier too. That was really close. He almost placed it right behind Noidu. But yeah, here the attack right after that miss on that Noidu had, really unfortunate.
Yeah, Eisen just set up that attack so well. You know, you could see from midfield that he was going to have a solid possession. Yeah, it was full on boost. He had the space, he had the time. All he needed was the hits. Eisen now missing the goal. Could lead to a bad situation. Does get demoed. Can Noidu convert on this? Looks like he can. And that will be a tied game.
Well done on Noidu here on the wall. This is a really intense situation here for him because he knows that he needs this goal to tie it up, and he did really well there in being calm and really precise in scoring that shot there.
Yeah, that's what we like to see from the higher ranked players. Calm, collected decisions. They can make or break a game. You know, you never know if you're going to get another chance to score, so you have to take every single one. Good possession by Noidu. Nice little flick. Goes for the demo again and gets it. Can he score? Oh, and that's barring out or posting out. Eisen now with a shot. Does put it wide though. Eisen will put that ball to the side. Nice little Goomba stomp. Can he do anything with within the last 10 seconds? Looks like he cannot. Or can he? 50-50, and we will be going to overtime. And that was an unexpected bounce right there. Kickoff finally going the way of Eisen. Does not convert though. Oh, and that could be bad. But Eisen will recover in time. Now again on a solid possession. Does beam the flick though. Nice the boost. Oh, and a miss. That looked like it would be a save, but it was indeed a miss. And we will continue our overtime. Noidu, very hard clear out. Does dodge the demo attempt. Eisen now forced to save. Puts it on the backboard. That will be an easy clear away. And Eisen now with a good 50-50. He will tie up the series.
Really good choice on how Eisen went for this 50-50 here. He took the top half of the ball there and flipped his car down to just get as much power and get as much of his car on top of the ball as he could. Really well done on choosing to 50-50 in that way.
Yeah, Eisen definitely showing up big this game. Noidu was kind of showing him all corners of the pitch last game, but Eisen definitely came back strong in game 2. So, what did you think for game number 3? Do you think they need to change anything up, both of them, or?
I think Noidu just has to focus, if he wants to win this next one, he has to focus a bit more on when he's actually going for his shots. Because I did notice that game, a lot of his shots were hitting the edge of the net when a bit different of a hit could have placed it a bit better for him.
Do you have any comments on Eisen, or do you think he shouldn't change
Eisen,
anything?
I think he should continue with trying to play smart like he has been that last game. And I think things will continue to work out for him the way they have.
Oh, and as we say that, Noidu just gets a quick goal. Eisen got a little bit greedy for boost there.
Yeah, definitely. That's not the best place for you to be going boost for in this situation.
Yeah, that's always a bad feeling in ones when you go for boost and you see your opponent taking a shot at your empty net. Eisen's kickoffs have definitely improved though. Does score off it. And we got a tight game.
He's definitely turning his kickoffs around. We see this right here. This is the classic kickoff goal off of the sidewall, just straight into the net. Really well done on Eisen. And what we see a lot of times from these ones players is they do practice these kind of kickoffs a lot to ensure that they get the most favorable hit in the beginning.
Bit of an awkward angle for Eisen there. He could have definitely scored off that had he positioned himself slightly better, but it is what it is. Eisen clearing the ball away. Does get his boost stolen though, but will end up with possession. Noidu looking for a contest. 50-50 will go the way of Eisen though. Will find himself some boost. Quick play off of the corner. Does result in loss of possession though. Good 50-50 again. Eisen definitely speeding up his play now. Seems like he has figured out how he wants to play this series and what he's going to do. Another accelerator shot, but this time he doesn't have much to recover with. Noidu will miss though. Doesn't get his corner boost, so now Eisen will be free to resume his offense. Good pop, and that will be a goal.
Really good job on Eisen here, being smart, just deciding to go back and grab this boost so he could turn around and take this shot at his own leisure here. Well done and very smart play by him. Good offense there to lead to that goal.
Yeah, you could tell that Eisen knew what he was doing, carefully planned out. And another kickoff goal for Eisen. 3-1 now.
Eisen's definitely turning his kickoffs around, as we see here. Looked like Noidu just couldn't get back to net in time to turn around for this one. He's got to be a bit quicker in these situations.
Yeah, that shot wasn't all that powerful, but he just kind of defaulted back to net. Noidu now with a good kickoff in his favor, but the question is always, can you convert? Yes, he can. 1 goal lead now.
We're seeing just how dangerous a good kickoff can be in this game, as both players have been doing pretty well in their kickoffs, and most of them have been resulting in goals in this game.
Yeah, and in every game mode, it's important to have a good kickoff, but in one's doubly so because there is no safety net. If you get taken out of the play by the kickoff, that is it. There's no one to fall back on. Good flick there by Eisen. Does miss the corner boost though, so he's left a little bit starved. Noidu reads that deny play immediately. Good flick by Eisen. Does get read by Noidu. Puts a shot at net. Does miss though. Ends up in the net as well, so might see a goal from Eisen here, who has a lot of space. Good 50-50, but does go Noidu's way. Gets bumped out of the way as well. Eisen trying to pick up the corner boost, but does miss. 50-50 does not go in. Very action-packed minute there. Ooh, and a good challenge by Noidu. Came out of nowhere. Even surprised me a little as I was watching Eisen's cam. But Eisen, again, space and time. Noidu giving him a lot of space to work with. Shot coming out not on target, or on target, but saved by Noidu, rather, who will happily take away Eisen's boost. Good 50-50. Does put Eisen behind the ball, though. I feel like these 50-50s could be ever so slightly better. Good fake there by Eisen. Does make Noidu commit. But will he be in time to save this? No, he won't!
Wow. Good shot here by Noidu off the wall. Just wasn't able to get back in time to get this. He made a good attempt there though, but it just led to being top right corner.
Yeah, very close. Save attempt by Eisen. Noidu now putting himself out of the play. I feel like he could have been bumped there, but a little bit too slow there by Eisen, who will be immediately punished. Noidu, with 1 minute left.
Yeah, Eisen has to be really careful not to be too slow in these spots. He just turned around way too late, and it allowed Noidu to just get that goal off there.
Yeah, and I feel with 1 minute remaining, the pressure has got to be on now. Aizen is going to be scrambling for anything right about now. Good read that he couldn't go for that. Oh,
Yeah, again here, I think that Aizen was just way too slow in the situation, and Noidu was just capitalizing on his favorable kickoff. Aizen has to be really fast in taking care of those and gaining control in those spots.
I feel like he definitely made a good read in realizing that he needed to do something, but just made that read a little bit too slow. Ended up costing him. Good hit there by Noidu. Trying to make Aizen jump. Challenge though does not end up in a goal for Aizen. Gives away possession now. I don't think that was the right thing to do in that situation, but he will score off it, so I will shut my mouth.
It looks like Noidu's just getting a bit too comfortable with his lead here. He gave Aizen a lot of space to place that into the net there.
Yeah, Noidu, you need to keep up for 40 more seconds, brother. You're not out of the woods yet. I think he can definitely still make this comeback happen. Does miss the boost, though. Giving the ball back to Noidu. See if he... Oh, and a good bump. Noidu. Will he convert? No, he's missed. Gives the ball back to Aizen. But that angle.
Yeah, it looked like when Aizen went up on the wall here, he was hoping it would be a little closer to his car so he'd have a favorable clear, but I don't think he realized that the ball was just that far away from him. But Noidu did have a really good angle there, though, so really good job by Noidu in capitalizing on that mistake from Aizen.
Oh, and with that kickoff going in the favor of Noidu, this might very well be the final 10 seconds of this series. Aizen's gonna need something right now. 1 second. He has 1 second. That means it needs to go either straight in or it needs to never hit the ground, but it is possible. Can Aizen bring
technically,
this back?
technically, he does have a shot here. It looks
Oh,
like he's
a
just killing
very
it.
cheeky. Very cheeky kickoff. Yeah, and that was a very, very close series.
Yeah, good job on Aizen for changing his playstyle up a ton from the first game we saw from him. He really analyzed what he was doing wrong and fixed it really quickly.
Yeah, and even with game one, it was not a very close game, but games two and three were definitely a lot closer. So good job to both players, but we will see Noidu in our next round. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back with you right as we get into our next match. Hello, hello. Welcome back to. I think this is the quarterfinals already, right? It should be.
Yeah, I
So
do
welcome back.
believe. Yeah, I do believe we're hitting the quarterfinals here. We got Virus and we got Decium. Um, I know that Virus is in um, that I think it's Danger Incorporated.
Damage Incorporated.
Damage Incorporated. That's right. Yeah,
I actually have no idea. That's just what I think it is.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't. I've seen. I think I've seen both of these players play, but I have no idea how good Virus is. So you'll have to inform me on that. He did win his matches though, or match rather. Nice little pop there. We'll convert that into a goal.
Yeah, well done on Virus here in the beginning of the match, coming out strong. Looks like Dacium just didn't get the cut across the ball that he wanted, and Virus was just able to take that into the goal from there.
Is it actually pronounced Dacium?
I'm not sure. It could be. How do you pronounce it?
Well, I pronounce it Dacum, but that's just because I like the idea of it. Like, kind of,
Yeah,
like a sound effect that you hear every time you smash something.
yeah.
Dacum. Something like that. I don't know. I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I'll go with Dacum. I like the way you described it. It's good.
Yeah. Good shot by Dacum.
That was a really strong shot from Dacum here, just getting it into the top right with that power shot. Really well done, cutting across and just hitting it top.
I'm I'm gonna have to ask this. I told you I'm plat too, says Virus in the chat. Apparently not very satisfied with his performance. He's been doing well so far. He's got more points, and we all know points are an indicator of when you're, you know, an indicator of when you're winning. Is Daysum? Daysum.
Decent. Okay.
Okay, that
I
is
still like
that.
I still
I
like
think
Dak.
that. Yeah, I still like Daka more, if I'm honest. But if it's Daysum, it's Daysum.
Absolutely.
It's taken me a while to realize that since I'm using stripes, I've got my Alpha console set to stripes. I just keep thinking everyone has bubbly, but that's not the case at all. So
Ooh, looks like Dassum just couldn't get to the ball in time there with Virus's pop. He's got to be ready for those.
yeah, those pops can be so deadly in the hands of a good player. But Virus, really good kickoffs. Ooh, does not manage to take a shot though. Probably felt like he needed a little bit more power, a little bit more oomph, if you will. Trying to find some boost. Dason will take it over at the top. Does get a demo now as well, but does he have enough time? Good spawn location for Virus. Dason probably didn't expect that. Will get his boost stolen. Shot now by Virus, but Dason will be there. Ooh, and a boomer.
Really well done. Really smart play by Dassum here. He saw the Virus was gonna be going back really fast, and he knew that he was gonna have to put the ball on the net as fast as he could, and have the ball be going as fast as possible in order to score that shot. And he did exactly that.
I always wondered what we call those types of shots where you just kind of reach around the ball and
I think
something
it's
like,
called a hook. I might not be correct on that, but I think that's what they call it.
yeah, that's what I thought too. Dason now with a cheeky shot, punishing that boost grab by Virus.
Yeah, just like we said in the prior games we watch, a boost over ball is a really dangerous thing to do, and you gotta have control over yourself to not go for the boost in these situations.
Yeah, we all know, we're all boost addicts, but you can't do that in ones. In twos and threes, you have teammates to bail you out because you're being dumb, but
hmm
ones has no such safety net. Like we also said, in the previous match.
Yeah, and the other bane of ones is kickoffs, just like we saw there with that score there. Just gotta be careful with those.
Yeah, I always feel that when I'm playing ones that it's basically just reacting to any given kickoff and knowing how to defend that particular kickoff situation happening. But obviously, ones is more than that. Don't listen to me. I'm just bad. But definitely something that it can feel like from time to time, especially when you're getting beaten on kickoff. Virus giving a lot of space to Daysum there. Will try and put a shot on net, but fails. Virus puts the ball into midfield, gets demoed by Daysum. Now has a lot of space and time. See how he uses it. Pops the ball up. Goes for a little bounce dribble. Tries to 50-50, but doesn't read Virus's trajectory quite well. Enough. Does get beaten. 50-50 in front of net. Virus picking up the boost. Does get bumped, but not demoed. Does get a touch on that ball. Now ends up with possession. Doesn't get a good enough shot. Pops Daysum out of the way. Daysum now a slow recovery. But another demo. These demos have really been working out for Daysum. Good shot.
Really smart play by Daysum to just keep demoing Virus like this. He really allowed him to have a lot of space to just continually take his time when going to Virus's net there.
Yeah, and this is, one of those things that's so hard to defend in ones is those little last second, corrections of how the ball is going to fly. You see someone jump up and then they wait ever so slightly, but they still touch the ball and it still changes direction. And those can be so hard to defend. Nice demo again by Daysum. Takes Virus all the way back to his own goal. Does pick up some boost though. Daysum still with a lot of space, but no boost now. Does pick up the mid boost. Virus is already there. Shot isn't good enough though. Daysum again with possession. Virus charging in though. Good 50-50. Is a very risky 50-50 for Virus to take, but he had 10 seconds.
It was really smart here on Virus to realize that he had to go for that 50-50 there. He knows that Daysum has been really using the space to his advantage and trying to close that gap to get as less space from him as possible is really the best decision for him to do there.
Ooh, and a good 50 on the kickoff, and Virus. Wow.
Really great shot here by Virus. He didn't really have too much boost to go for this with, and he just angled his car perfectly to get that in the bottom left.
Yeah, and with 10 seconds remaining, all of a sudden, it's 4 seconds remaining for Daysum. Really need something right now, but 1 second left. Virus can just drop this. It's a ceiling shot, and GG. Game 1 will go to Virus.
Yeah, really well done here on Virus to come back in the way he did. He played calm and collected and just managed to focus on getting the control of the ball at the kickoffs, and it just worked out really well for him there.
So what would you like to see from Daysum? Changing up his game, or even Virus. What would you like to see?
Yeah, from Daysum, I think that he did really well that this first game, and that I think he just got too comfortable towards the end there and allowed Virus to really score the shots that he did there. Virus, I think that again, I think he can kind of keep doing what he's been doing towards the later stages of that game, and it'll benefit him as well.
Well, we are back in game 2. Daysum looking to tie up this series, and Virus, I believe, looking to take it home. Daysum on the ball. Does have possession. Takes Virus out of the play with a flick. Virus now on 8 boost. Daysum just a little bit too slow. Does get a nice bump. And another boost deny. Good 50-50 by Virus, but he is now behind the ball. Dason will take the corner boost and happily be on his way. Nice little bounce dribble now. Good. I don't even know what that is.
I think it was just a side flip, maybe. Looked like.
I don't even know. Was it? Oh yeah, it
I think
was.
so. Yeah. But yeah, that was a good job by Dason leading up to that. Virus kind of gave up possession though, leading to that, which I think really snowballed into that goal there. So he's got to be really aware of when he can't be doing that, which is most of the time for him here.
Oh, good demo by Dason. Yeah, we've seen a common thing we've seen, in these games is that these ones players, when they do get possession and they do get the space, they will score goals. These bounce dribbles, roof dribbles, so effective. Some good 50-50, really feeling it now. Nice shot to the bottom right.
Dason has to be feeling good here after getting these 2 early goals. They should really help him in feeling good for the rest of this game, I think. But like I kind of mentioned earlier, he can't be getting too comfortable because, as we've seen, Virus can come back.
Yeah, and Virus says in chat, choking 101 with Virus. Good kickoff now by Dason. Probably Virus feeling kind of bad now. He didn't get that kickoff right. Taking a shot. Does not seem very threatening. Dason now with all the boost and all the space in the world. We'll take a shot. Good challenge there by Virus. Forcing Dason to take a touch, even though he really didn't want to. Shot by Virus. Good save by Dason. Good 50-50. Very controlled. He realized that he couldn't get he couldn't get the hit that he wanted if he went for the challenge, so he delayed it and just let Virus smack the ball at him. Good flick there, or pop, or what have you by Dason. But Virus now on possession. Will he attempt a shot? No, he won't. Good save by Dason. 50-50 also going his way, denying the corner boost. And Dason now. Oh, I like this. He's taking time away from the clock. Flick not quite good enough. The save is Dason now. Rushing ahead. Can he convert? No, he can't. Looking for a demo, maybe. Virus will also clear that one away. A bit low on boost now is Virus. Dason having all the boost in the world, and he will put another one in.
Dason had all the boost here, and the Virus was just giving him so much space to do what he wanted here, and he just chose to go for that shot to the left of the goal. Great placement by Dason here.
Yeah, and Dason has been impressing a lot this game. Very confident, in a very good spot mentally as well. He's definitely outclassing Virus, if ever so slightly, this game. Good demo attempt there by Virus, and wow, another one goes in by Dason.
Good job here by Dason to just get that boost to star Virus. He was forced to go for that boost in the corner, and because of that, he was late to getting to the ball there.
Yeah, he turned a little bit too much infield, got punished for it. Dason just on point this series. Kickoff now finally going the way of Virus, but didn't have the recovery needed. Virus put it to the side. Dason, oh, costly miss. That will be the first goal for Virus, who will now finally be on the board.
I definitely agree that that was quite a costly miss. I'm not sure if he was just getting a bit too comfortable, so he didn't feel super obligated to try to hit that the best he could. If that might have been a contributing factor, but he has to remember that he can't be as lax as he has with that.
Yeah, Daysum, you only have a 3-goal lead now. You can't give Virus 3 goals. Speaking of 3 goals, will we see one here? Daysum now gets challenged by Virus. Virus has no more boost, and Daysum has control over the ball. 40 seconds left on the clock. 3 goals need to be scored, so we need to see something soon. Daysum gets demoed. No boost for Virus means a very sad Virus. Daysum will save that. But can he convert this into a goal? No, he cannot. Takes control of the ball again. I'd really like to see him waste his time here. There's only 10 seconds left, and he will. He will just happily waste time. Make Virus come to him, and he will even get a goal for his troubles.
Yeah, Daysum just trying to run the clock out, and he just manages to get that great 50-50 as well for what I think to be probably the last goal of this game. I'm not sure if either players can score in these last 4 seconds here.
Well, we could see a kickoff goal. Don't count them out. It's ones. It happens. Like I said, it's ones. It happens. Ooh, unfortunate miss by Daysum, but he will take game number 2 and tie this series up. So what do you think of that Virus needs to change up this series or in this last game?
I definitely think he needs to stop giving Daysum the amount of space he's been giving him, because every time he's done so, it's led to really bad situations for him where it's either resulting in a goal or it's just really hard for him to recover.
Right. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that, you know. Daysum is a scary player. Don't give him the space he wants. He'll score on you. Like, oh, and we see
Oh,
Virus
a change up
changing
on
it up.
that.
Yeah. Batmobile. First kickoff goes his way, so who knows? And an immediate shot.
Maybe the Batmobile is magic for him. We'll see. Went for that. Actually opted not to go for that side boost there, since he saw Daysum was going up on him there. So
Oh no, and Daysum says in chat, Batmobile's my kryptonite. We will see what this does. Daysum very carefully lets the ball bounce. Takes a shot, was not quite powerful enough. Oh, Virus with the backflip. Daysum could have definitely made a play off of that. Opted not to though. Boost deny by Daysum. Virus now with firm control of the ball. Attempt to flick, but not quite successful. Daysum puts the ball back into midfield. Missing the boost though. Virus will maintain his possession, but Daysum will take a shot. Does miss. No boost for Virus to capitalize on the miss though. Daysum would not have been back in time to make that save. Good patience here by Virus. Daysum now giving all the space in the world to Virus. Good little play there by Daysum. Virus now passing the ball straight to him, but oh no, Daysum passes it right back. Virus now the one with the 2-goal lead.
Yeah, he returned that pass right to Virus there, and Virus just managed to capitalize on it.
And I believe we've been hit with the red triangle of
Yeah,
doom.
I was worried that that was just me for a moment there, but yeah, it appears that um, something's gone wrong here.
Oh, we seem to be back.
Oh, okay.
We seem to be back. I think everything is okay. Nothing happened in the meantime. You know. But yeah, now Virus sitting on a comfortable 2-goal lead. Hold on. Dason might have something to say about that. Yes, he does.
Yeah, he's saying, "Don't get comfortable with me." He's still got those kickoff shots under his sleeve.
Yeah, and when you're playing the Batmobile, you have to be so much more careful about your kickoffs. You're playing a flat car, so the higher cars can get over you. Like Dason just did. Another kickoff
Mm.
going Dason's favor. And what was a 2-goal lead is now a even game.
Yeah, the Batmobile could be a double-edged sword because of how low it is. Just it makes it really more difficult in kickoffs when you're up against an Octane, for example, like they are here.
Yeah, you really need to time that second jump correctly if you want to win your kickoffs. But the question is, are the flicks and shots worth risking your kickoffs for? That is always the question you need to ask. And an amazing shot by Virus there.
Yeah, use the top left corner of his Batmobile there to place it center of the net. Really well done by him there.
1-goal lead now for Virus. We'll pick up pads, let Dason do what he wants, and he will get punished for that immediately.
Yeah, in these spots, he just can't let. Again, we can't let. He can't let Daysum have that space. He has to contest that sooner and not give him the opportunity to recover boost like he did there.
Yeah, it was a very close situation, but Dason read him like a book, and oh no. Another kickoff goal for Dason.
Yeah, Daysum didn't even need to really follow this up. It was already placed right in front of the goal there. He did even go for boost as well, in case, but it just rolled right in off of that.
Yeah, and Dason now with a 1-goal lead. He is sitting, well, probably not comfortably because there's still 3 minutes left. Nice shot to the right corner.
Mm. Yeah, good placement there by Daysum, keeping it as far out of reach of Virus as possible. I'm not sure if Virus was considering going for boost or not there, as he turned immediately as he saw Daysum was going for that shot.
Yeah, and Dason, great awareness to realize that the shot top or the shot at the right side of the goal would be very lethal. Now on a 2-goal lead with a little over 2.5 minutes remaining. Now actually looking very favorable for Dason. Does mess up his control a little bit though. Virus picking up the boost as well. Takes a shot at the bottom right.
Virus opting to go for that grounder shot at a great angle that he had here. He noticed that Daysum was going for boost when he did, and he took all the advantage of that he could.
Yeah, and I think Virus knew that, with the boost that he had and with Daysum out of boost, that's an accident waiting to happen. Good shot by Daysum. Virus will put that on net. Good series of shots by Daysum. Nice attempt at a pop. Virus now with the shot does miss. 11 boost for Daysum. Does not manage to convert into a goal. Oh, miss on the shot. That could have been another goal there for Daysum. Pops it over Virus now. Very low on boost. Does manage to get the boost. Ball was obtained by Virus, who will go into a roof dribble. We haven't seen too many roof dribbles this game. Or this tournament, rather.
Yeah, and right here, Daysum gave Virus a lot of space, surprisingly, to go for the shot. He didn't turn left until the very last minute, which gave which gave Virus plenty of time for that shot.
Yeah, now this series all tied up. Virus attempting a fake kickoff. But Daysum
Ooh.
will put that in.
Again with the kickoff goals here, Daysum has been showing pretty consistent with this game. I'm not sure if that's just that he's good at kickoff goals in general, which I do believe he is, but I think it also would contribute to the Batmobile a little bit as well.
You know what the hardest part is about learning to play ones? It's about learning to score those kickoff goals every damn time.
Yeah, and Daysum again scoring a kickoff goal, just showing his consistency here.
Yeah, and we can probably say that the Batmobile is helping him as well. Because
Yeah,
he's scoring more kickoff goals this game than he has in both previous games combined. Good shot there by Virus. Daysum will put that on the backboard. Can Virus make a shot happen? A nice flick over the top.
and Virus showing the positive end of that double-edged sword of the Batmobile here, using its flat hitbox to get that really nice flick into the top right there, just above Daysum.
Yeah, and Daysum low on boost in that situation. Almost no way he was going to make that save. Virus will be back in time to save the shot. Also grabs himself some boost. Solid possession now, but Daysum will have something to say about that. Pop it back into midfield. Or pop was a little bit too powerful. Daysum. Will that go straight in? Yes, it will.
Wow, I I definitely wasn't expecting this. I was focusing more on Daysum getting demoed straight against the wall, and then just that hit against the corner just sent the ball just trailing into the goal, and there wasn't anything he could have done to get back to that after that.
Yeah, now that, you know, it's a 2-goal lead again. With 30 seconds remaining, it might look like Virus is being bested. Ooh, an interesting save. Daysum will put that out of reach, but Virus is not done yet. He's had some fight in him. Demo attempt, very nicely done by Daysum. Wasting another couple seconds with the counter timing down. I think we have our winner, and Virus will be knocked out by Daysum.
Good attempt from Virus. I do appreciate that he opted to switch to the Batmobile in that situation. He knew he had to do something um, to change up in that game there.
Yeah, and Virus coming out, just below Daysum, but they were some very close games. Game number two, maybe not so much, but game number one was a very close game, and you can argue that game number three was as well. Anyways, we will be with you with the next series uh as soon as we get into that. But for now, please enjoy a little break from ourselves, and we will see you very, very soon with our next matchup. All right. Welcome back to the final or semi-final series of the 1v1 tournament. We have Zero facing Noidu. Noidu, who will be on stream for the second time today. Now, Noidu said in chat that he doesn't want chat judging him. So I'm going to ask you to please judge him as hard as you possibly can to make him feel uncomfortable. That'll teach him. Anyways, Zero versus Noidu. What do you think?
I don't know. I was taking a look at their previous matches that they're playing, and both seem to have those matches in their favor. So I'm curious to see how well they're gonna do here. Looks like Zero is also part of Damage Incorporated as well. So I think we have a total of 3 players from that clan in here.
That's a lot of players.
Yeah.
Also, something worth noting is, costly miss, but Noidu has switched to the Batmobile. He was previously on the Octane, but he has made the switch, and Zero is currently rocking what looks like an Endo.
Yeah, that's a bit
Noidu with
interesting.
the open goal. The Endo is so good for flicking. It's so easy.
I see. Yeah, like I wonder if Noidu just took some inspiration from that last game that he played to switch to the Batmobile. Maybe he saw something from Virus that he liked when he was using the Batmobile and wants to replicate it this game.
Zero just asked if the new Velocity Crate is his daddy, and I'm gonna have to say I'm afraid not. I'm afraid right now Noidu is your daddy. So, you know.
Wow, really good shot here by Noidu. He took it really fast and boomed it to the bottom right corner. Really smart thinking here on Noidu's part.
Yeah, that looked like, Zero was close enough, but Noidu said, "No, that's my goal. I need you to give that back to me." Noidu dealing with the pressure of being on stream very well so far. Might give up a goal here. Oh, he does barely. He gets dabbed on as well.
Yeah, really close attempt from Noidu here in trying to stop this. Didn't look like his car was as forward as he probably wanted it to be in that situation. And good placement though from Zero as well.
Yeah, it was a very good shot by Zero. Zero rocking the Marquis de Brow wave on, plus the heat wave, making his car look as obnoxious as one possibly can.
Absolutely.
Noidu will take a free shot and get that free goal.
Definitely taking advantage of the fact that he left the goal in that situation.
I also need to address chat real quick because I have yet to see any judging. we need more judging, chat. Come on, this show ain't gonna run itself. Good shot there by Noidu.
Ooh,
we'll go straight in.
Good attempt at the save here by Zero. I think if he would have hit it maybe more on the tip of his car instead of using the roof, I think he could have had a little better of a shot saving it there, but that is a tough shot to block.
Yeah, that's one of those shots where you need to just hit the ball up and try to hit it into the backboard. But it's a tough shot to save for sure. No boost for Noidu, who's now chasing the ball back into his own half. Zero will put that ball close. Good 50-50 by Zero, but Noidu will step in. And now he has an open net. Can he get there in time? Yes, he can. Good little flip. Will secure another goal.
Yeah, it looked like Zero was just a bit too committed here, and Noidu just took advantage of that and went straight for the goal after he went to the wall.
Yeah, Noidu now with a 5-1 lead. Really looking confident and strong in this particular series. Good boost, feathering. He has a lot of space. Zero got a little bit too close. That will be 6-1. Apparently Nilo in chat says call him Noid. That's his name on main account. So from now on, his name is Noid. We have learned something new today. Ooh, zero. What happened there? Just missing the save twice. Very unfortunate there. Noid taking the goal for free, and now Brazilian, as it appears, we have lost Bread Boy. Bread Boy, are you with us still? Seem. Oh, I hear something roboty.
I don't know what's happening.
Oh, he's back.
Wait,
We've
oh,
got
can you
Bread
hear me?
back.
I got the big red disconnect symbol for a second there and didn't know what was happening.
All right, well,
I came back to a game that's 1-7.
yeah, this is a Brazil game. Zero has control of the pool. Noid trying to maintain his lead or even improve it. He is going for the double Brazil. This man is a crazy person.
Yeah, absolutely
Everyone knows.
relentless.
Everyone knows you never break up the Brazil if you can, unless you're going for the double Brazil.
Pretty ambitious from Noidu here.
Yeah, Noid will put another one in though, and that is a quick 9-1. Are we going to see double digits?
I'm
I
convinced
mean,
that we will. He's been scoring quite a bit. Looked like what were the last few goals that he scored that I missed? Were those kickoffs or were they just regular goals
no,
scored?
I don't think he scored many kickoff goals this series. What another potential one. Good decision by Noid to go back. Good clear as well. Oh, and a poor
Wow.
50-50.
Let's see if hopefully Zero can maybe get some. Hopefully try to break that momentum of Noidu a bit here. There is a very large mountain to climb here for him, but hopefully that helps him not to be as stressed out in the.
A huge mountain to climb, and he doesn't even have the Mount Cronovi topper. Not like this. Nice shot there by Noid. Will take possession back, but does miss the ball. Zero now with an open net. Misses the shot though. Really cannot be missing those at this point. 9-2 now the score with a minute remaining. Good challenge by Zero, but challenge just goes wide. Does deny the boost though. Zero does manage to keep possession. Picks it up the wall. Forced to go back down though. Open net. Oh, and the ball with a very unfortunate bounce. 4-0. Can he put that in? Not if Noid has anything to say about that. Where is Noid? He pieced out. Still the ball in midfield. Noid now. Free possession. Can he get this goal? Pop is a little bit too powerful. Seems like the air dribble will not work. Puts it back into his corner. Follows it up, and now with the 10-second countdown remaining, 9-2, we can safely say that Zero is not coming back this game, and this game will be going to Noid, taking game 1.
Yeah, very deciding victory here from Noidu against Zero. Not sure if for the next game if maybe Zero should try to. I'm not sure if the Endo is his normal car that he plays, so maybe like potentially switching it up with the Octane to try to take advantage of the Batmobile hitbox. Kind of like we saw Noidu do against Virus in that previous game. Maybe that might help him out slightly.
Yeah, but we want to see those game fives, boys. We want to see as much Rocket League as we can. So we're hoping that Zero will, fix whatever needs fixing
Yeah,
and take game number 2 or maybe game 3 and 4. Would be sweet to see a reverse sweep in the semifinals, you know? That
yeah,
would be
I
pretty
agree.
sick. Although, what are the odds of that happening? But who knows? Maybe Zero can bring this back. Pretty much, he's smashed most of his games today, so there's definitely a chance that you know, he'll win this one. Zero now, also on the Batmobile. It's a Batmobile mirror match. Enough an unfortunate touch there by Zero. We'll put it on the back wall, and Noidu now picking up the boost. We'll put away the first goal. Not like this.
Yeah, Noidu starting off this game strong as well. Just taking advantage of Zero being just overcommitted there on that back wall.
Yeah, and that boost spawn just not quite counted out by Zero. Noidu just picked that up as he drove by. Good hit there by Noidu. Will make the save as well. Demoed now by Zero though. But I don't think that will be. Oh, Noid missing the boost. That will not be in. Zero. Missing the ball. We'll slowly control it. 50-50 going in Zero's favors. Those corner 50-50s are very, very dangerous indeed. Good hit by Noid. Get taken a little bit out of the play, but he will recover. Oh, and a miss on the touch. Good last second flick by Noid. Seems like he's a little bit under pressure right now. Not getting touches he would like. And Demo coming out from Zero. This is a good chance for him to score a little goal, but Noidu, he's there. Flick going very, very wide and very, very high. Noid will put another shot on target. Can Zero save it? No, he keeps it in.
Really close attempt here by Zero to try to get this out of his net the best he can here. Just barely is too far and doesn't get it the clear that he wants.
Yeah, and Zero might have pathed just a little bit too wide. Noi just says, "Thank you, I will take this shot." Good flick by Zero, but just wide. Does pick up the boost on the way though. Noid now. Hitting all his boost. Gets the boost deny and will take the ball back with him. I'm going to take you on a journey, he says. That's a bounce dribble into the air dribble. And he will get it.
Really great play on Noidu here. Used the space he had, went for the air dribble, kept it out of Zero's reach the entire time of that carry. That was really well controlled by Noidu there.
The hardest part about defending an air dribble, of course, not so much the player in the air, but so much as they can take it anywhere they want if they're, good enough. Which is a scary, scary thing to have to deal with. Very close quarters here by Noidu, who has all the boost. Zero has about 12. Good flick, but Noidu will save. Good boost deny by Zero. Noidu now looking to make a play. Good hit by Noid. A nice dunk by Zero will put him on the scoreboard.
Yeah, very nice dunk here by Zero, and it looked like Noidu possibly could have had a better, like more control over that situation. Maybe had he went straight to net instead of going for a boost, but the boost was also pretty necessary for him as well there, I think.
Kickoff going in the favor of Noid. Nice flick by Zero. Straight over Noid. Will concede another goal. 2-0. Good
Yeah,
flick.
Noid has to contest those before he gets that close, because a flick at that closer range is so hard to block.
Yeah, and this is really where we get into the nitty and gritty of this match. Can Noid keep and increase his lead? Zero up a little bit early. Will take the ball past Noid and score his third goal, equalizing the game.
Really close game this time around from both players, keeping it neck and neck.
I mean, was that Noid that won his first game 8-1?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if it was just a swap to the Batmobile that's helping Zero out here, but I think he's also just changing his playstyle up a bit more from what we saw the first game.
Noid, sneaking away the lead again. The quick goal. If he can take game number 2, that means he'll put Zero on match point for the entirety of the series. Not something to be taken lightly, for sure. No boost now for Noid. Or for Zero, rather. Noid will take 2 shots and miss both. Zero. Ooh, that's very unfortunate. Noid had given up. Could have potentially scored a goal there. Zero misses again. 2 misses in a row and a third.
Wow.
That cannot feel.
And I think that's 4th time's the charm.
4th time's the charm for sure.
You put enough.
Finally, there's Zero in chat.
You put enough pressure on, eventually he's gonna crack.
I feel like Noidu just kind of stopped playing halfway through after the first, before the first miss. Ooh, very good kickoff, 4-0. Can he get back in time? Does get bumped, but bumped into the ball.
This lead here is going to be really useful for Zero, making good use of grabbing that last boost there to just get a little bit ahead of Noidu there.
Wow, this game went from 1-goal lead one way to 1-goal lead the other way. Now we actually have a solid game. Noidu says, nope, I'm tying this up again.
It's quite a game of teeter-totter we have going on here. Just back and forth from both these players.
Who do you think has looked the best this game so far? No comment.
Not sure.
I want to say I'm most impressed by Zero. He's really stepped up his game compared to last one.
Yeah, I do think that he's definitely showing a big difference in his play this game. As we see here, again, he's just continuing to score against Noidu. He's not letting up any bit in his offensive pressure here.
I feel like Noid gave away that goal. He didn't expect Zero to be up so soon. Nice little dunk. But his job's not done yet. Still needs to score. And with
Oh, really close there.
That was a really close game there. If it was 1 second, that would have been a tight game into the overtime. But
Yeah,
sadly,
props to Zero for turning things around this game. He showed quite a big difference compared to that first game he played.
So what do you think Noidu should do better for next game to, get the series lead again?
Well, I did see a lot of. I mean, there were a lot of kickoff goals for both players, but generally, I think that Noidu has to be really careful of Zero's flicks. I've seen him most of the goals I remember seeing early on. Zero was scoring from flicks, so just contesting those early before he has the chance to pop them up, I think would be to his advantage.
All right, that seems like fair advice to give. As we go into game number 3 of this semi-final series. Zero, Noidu in a bit of a close quarters match. Backflip by Zero. Does take away the boost, but Noidu will secure himself the rest of the boost. Taking possession, takes a shot as well. Zero put that to the side. Goes to center. Can Zero capitalize? No, he cannot. Noidu now, trying to make something happen. And he will! Nice
Really
goal.
good shot here by Noidu. He drifted to try to get around the ball so he would have that angle. So that was really good mechanical play there by Noidu. Um, I do think that Zero should have been able to capitalize on that goal that was on Noidu's half that little while ago, though.
For the demo, does get the stumble though. Zero now with possession. Nice flick to the top right corner. Trying to catch Noid off guard. Good shot. Does bump. Zero though. Good 50-50. Just holding down that boost button. Good 50-50 by Zero. Can he convert? Looks like he just missed. Noid and Zero now locked in a battle of trying not to get scored on, but Noid will find an opening there.
Yeah, it looked like Zero kind of whiffed his touch on the ball there, and didn't get a chance to turn around in time for a Noidu's attack. So he's got to be really careful with having defensive errors such as that.
I feel like that was one of those boost grabs where you know it's a bad idea, but you do it anyways because you're a boost addict.
Yeah. And Noidu with a kickoff goal here.
Nice.
Pretty hard to
arrow
defend.
shot. Really showing off the power of the Batmobile there.
Absolutely.
Another good kickoff for Noidu. He's take his 4th goal this game.
And Zero has to watch his kickoffs these game. That's 2 kickoff goals in a row for I believe 2 kickoff goals in a row for Noidu there.
Yeah, that's not a good thing to have happen to you. 4-0 down with 3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining, you know. Still, anything could happen, but it'll need to be fast. Miss on the flick there by Zero. Finally pick up some boost.
And Zero
that in.
just gets it barely around Noidu there. Really well done. Pops it off the wall and keeps it just to the right. And also I think touches Noidu a little bit there, throwing him a bit off of that block.
Yeah, sometimes all you need is a good bump, is what I always say. I don't always say that, but I like to say that. Bumps are so devastating in this game. They can really change things up, especially in ones. Good backflip challenge by Zero. We get the pull. Gives it away immediately, though. But he is on the hunt. Good 50-50, and that is a 2nd goal this game.
Really good job here by Zero watching Noidu or Noidu and reading what he was trying to do there and just flipping uh, his Batmobile to the left to try to keep that momentum going left, and it really worked well in his favor there.
Noid. Oh, good 50-50. This might be that zero goal.
Oh,
Oh, and the post. Spams quick chat out of frustration. Waiting for the rebound, and Noid will just put that straight in.
wow, that can't feel good for Zero here. Not having a shot that was really just pretty much his in that spot. Noidu with the quick follow up to answer that though.
And Zero not really getting a hold of this game. Noid will put another shot in, 6-2 now.
His consistency with these kickoff goals are insane in this game. He's scored so many this so far.
Yeah, he's I think half his games, or half his goals have been kickoff goals right about now. Something along those lines, at least. For a second there, I thought he was going to get another one, but that was his own, you know. Might as well do it just for the meme.
Yeah.
Good little flick by Noid. Does get beaten to the boost. Zero just bullying him off that boost pad. Will miss the ball. Or, sorry, rather, have a very shaky hit on the ball. 50-50. Bumping Zero out of the way. Noid might have something here, but does not manage to deny all the boost pickups. Steals the other corner boost now. Zero picking up the ball in the process. Zero will take this past his own goal. Noid now takes the ball to the side. This game there's been a lot of time wasting this game. Zero really needs to start scoring. He has a 3-goal lead to catch up on to.
Yeah, I think that he has to be really careful with the possession that he's been giving to uh, Noidu, and I think if he continues to take advantage like he did there of spots where he has control, I think that he can come back in this last minute. But it's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy for him.
Yeah, Noid, such a good ones player, as he's proven. You know, winning all his series today. And, you know, he had a close series against Eisen, but he beat Slatbang, you know, 2-0. Definitely a solid ones player. Puts in
Yeah,
another one now.
yeah. Noidu was wasting time on the backboard as well prior to this. He doesn't want to give Zero any opportunities to come back in this game.
Yeah, and Zero now with 40 seconds left really needs to start making things happen right here. Of going in the favor of Noid means that we can probably safely say that this game is gonna go Noid's favor. Hold on, kickoff. There's still the kickoff goal possibility. Zero puts one in.
Hmm.
Bump by Noid puts it straight.
Really good
Into,
recovery of that after that bump to just follow it up and get that placement that he needed.
yeah, that bump was a little bit unfortunate there by Noid. Surely he didn't plan that to happen. 20 seconds now on the clock. 3-goal lead for Noid. Zero needs something right now. Time waste there by Noid. Very good. He's in a comfortable lead and he will keep it. Puts it over Zero, and that will be game number 3. Going to Noid. 2-1 now.
Yeah, Noid showing to be a really dominant player in this match. Nothing like the previous match we saw. Both players were hitting it back and forth, playing that game of teeter totter. But um, Noid definitely stepped up this game.
Yeah, and a little bit of an update from the other side of the semi-final bracket, or the other side of the bracket. Daysum beat OG Remember Me 3-0, so he will be our first grand finalist, and he will be facing whoever wins this series. Right now, looking to be Noid though, has taken a 2-1 game lead. Is definitely looking strong this series. Zero actually switching back to the Octane. Feels like he could perform better on the Octane than he could on the Batmobile. Still rocking the Marquis Duda eyebrow topper, but he has also incorporated um, a RLCS decal. Painted one at that, it seems. Noid slipping in the first goal.
Yeah, Noid trying to start off this game strong here. Just getting it right past Zero. I'm interested to see how Zero's going to do with this change up in his car, because I don't believe we've seen him on the Octane yet.
Well, we can say his kickoffs have definitely gotten better. He was losing them very decisively before, and now he's actually sort of, you know, going even on them. 50-50 goes towards the blue net. Good 50-50 there by Noid to make sure he doesn't lose possession. Good save there by Noid as well. Oh, and an unfortunate miss by
Ooh.
Zero means that Noid will take a 2-goal lead after 1 minute in game.
Yeah, Zero sailing over Noidu there. Noidu is just able to take it from the ground straight to the goal.
Yeah, and at this point, we really need to see some goals for Zero, you know, just for morale's sake. Another one finds the back of the net.
Yeah, Noidu being relentless here. Another kickoff goal from him here. Even against the Octane, it doesn't phase him one bit. He's got these kickoffs with the Batmobile down.
Yeah, and I mean, even in our previous series, he had the kickoffs down. So he is definitely on point today. Maybe it's a today thing. Maybe he's just a god. Who knows? But he knows his kickoffs. That's for sure. That's the one thing we can say for certain. He knows his kickoffs. This man. Nice flick by Zero there.
Yeah, that was a really good shot by him. I liked how he was really just watching Noidu to see what he was going to do there, and then he took it. It was a really hard hook from the left side, flicking it into the top of the net. Really hard to defend from Noidu.
And Noidu now with a 2-goal lead only, but he has plenty of time to extend his. Picks up the boost. I think he has the boost advantage now. We're going to try and set up flick or a power shot. Saved by Zero. Little fake there. Has control of the ball now. Sight flips into it though. 3 minutes left. Noid takes a shot on goal. Goes wide though. Picks up the boost at the end. Oh, and a nice pass to himself. Take Zero out of the play.
Taking advantage of that back wall there, getting it out of reach of Zero there, and just following it up. Really good self-passing play there by Noidu.
Yeah, Noid with the awareness that he could put it past 0-0. Beaming another kickoff. Now a 4-0 lead.
Yeah, Noidu is definitely not letting up on the kickoff goals here. Zero really has to focus on these if, or Zero really has to focus on Noidu's kickoffs if he wants to win this.
Yeah, and that's the secret of ones. You can't just do the same kickoff over and over again. You have to change it up. Otherwise, you're just going to get beaten. Smart play there by Noid. Puts the ball in the corner. And tries to get the boost, but gets beaten to it by Zero. Zero now taking control of this ball. Ground pinch
Wow.
will secure a goal.
Really good ground pinch here from Zero. He noticed that Noidu was pretty close to him here, and he used that to his advantage to try to surprise him with that ground pinch to where it was out of his reach.
Yeah, that was a very good adaptation there by Zero. 3 goals behind now. Might get a third goal, but sadly he misses the shot. Lloyd. Ooh, good 50-50 there by Zero. Can he convert off of this? Flick goes wide. Good 50-50. Doesn't allow Noid to get back onto his half. 90 boost in the tank now. A lot of space. Shot hits the... Oh.
Yeah, like you said there, he gave him way too much space, and after that hit he had there, he was just in the perfect spot to catch that off the crossbar there.
Do you imagine he did that on purpose?
I don't know if he did. I don't think it looked purposeful, but if it was, that was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I'm even if that wasn't, purposefully done, still really sick play.
Impressive nonetheless, yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like Zero getting another goal for himself here, trying to catch up and just gets it right out of Noidu. It looks like Noidu was trying to hopefully clear it behind him, but just wasn't enough.
Yeah, Noidu now looking a little bit too comfortable with his lead, perhaps. Good clear by Zero. Shot coming in. Does miss. Zero now with boost. And possession. Oh, and a good shot by Noidu, extending his lead back to 2 goals. 4-6 with 1 minute remaining now. Remember, this is match point for Noidu. If he wins this game, he will be our second grand finalist. He will be up against Daysum. Zero now fighting to keep his tournament life alive. That is tournament life alive. Yes.
Ooh,
Nice little flip.
good flick there by Zero. He really took advantage of Noidu's hits the wall there. It's kind of a poor defensive decision by Noidu to kind of have a weak tap to the wall like that. Zero taking advantage of that was definitely the good call by him.
Delayed kickoff by Zero. He will equalize the game.
Wow, poor Zero here didn't have enough boost to actually stop this, I don't think. He's just trying to drive back the best he could, but not having that speed to get behind the ball.
Do you reckon he could have flipped? I don't think so, but
I'm not sure. I mean, it definitely would have helped him get there sooner, but I do think that it was a tough situation to deal with.
Oh, and a good demo by
Wow.
Lloyd and Zero.
He gets that demo as a bonus as well. Really well done in placing that shot as well. It gets a double demo from that.
Yeah, and now with a 1-goal lead in 45 seconds, Noid really needs to step this up. If he wants to take this game, he needs to, start sweating. Oh, he might just have done it, but that ball seems a little bit too powerful. He needs to be so careful in popping this. Attempts the Doomsy dish. Doesn't quite get it. Looking for the demo now, though. Takes it away from Zero as well. Zero will pass it onto the wall. 13 seconds. Can Noid make something happen? One second. Has to be kept up and it will be put into the ground, and Zero equalizing the series. 7
Yeah,
to 6.
good job here by Zero to equalize here and to just come out ahead in this game by that one goal. Um, the Octane, I'm not sure if it's helped him a bit more in this game. I do like that I see him switching up cars a little bit to try to see what works for him and what's difficult for Noidu. So I'm curious to see what's going to happen in this next game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, game number 5. I mean, we said that we wanted to see a reverse sweep, but since that's not possible, we get to see a game 5. You know, that's what we asked for. Let's see if Zero can overcome Noidu or if Noidu can take this series regardless. Who do you think is favored in this last game?
Um, after seeing Noidu's play and just seeing Zero kind of change things up and come up back a bit, I'd say maybe the Zero might be kind of an underdog and he might be favored in this match. I personally am all for Zero in this match. I really want to see him do well.
All right. Since you picked Zero, I will be so sporting to vote for Noid.
As Noid gets that goal up against Zero here.
Yeah, that totally didn't change my voice. No, didn't change it at all. Don't you worry. Noid now taking a 1-goal lead very early on. I mean, no real damage has been done. There's plenty of game left. Good shot to the far
Oh,
corner,
wow.
Noid.
Yeah, really good placement here by Noid. Got the boost, hooked around the ball, and saw that Zero was at the boost there, so he took the best shot he could to the far right of the net to keep it out, or the far right of the net to keep it out of his reach.
I feel like he could have definitely scored a little bit earlier though.
I do
Um,
think so.
he felt a bit slow on his decision to go for a shot. Crossbar challenge by Zero. Feels bad, man. Zero now taken out of the play, and Noid gets another one.
Man, Zero really has to step it up now. He's got three goals to catch up with, and those 3 goals are scored in under a minute. So he has to, I think he has to just try to do much of the same and try to equalize things here.
Do you want to hear something cool?
What's that?
Every game that Noid has gone up 3-0 before he got scored on, he has won.
Really?
Yes. He has gone up. He has gone up. He has scored the first goal in every game he's played versus Zero so far.
Mm-hmm.
But every game that he's scored 3 goals before he got scored on, he's won. That's
Very interesting.
Yeah, so
Maybe he's
I
just
mean,
too comfortable. I'm not sure.
yeah, the prediction basically says that he wins now as he scores his 5th goal, you know?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, tough shot for Zero to block there. Noidu used the angled his car to try to just get it as far to the left as possible to prevent Zero from getting that. So good job there from Noidu.
Kickoff's definitely going a little bit more in the favor of Zero now. He will score his first goal. You know, gets on the board after a minute or so.
Definitely a confidence booster after that short hiatus.
Yeah, it's taken him a little bit to get onto the scoreboard, but he's there now. See if he can stay there. That is the big question. Zero now with the ball. Will take a shot. Good 50-50 by Noid, who will now easily put the shot in. 6-1 now, close to getting Braziled with plenty of time left. We might even see Noid going for the double Brazil at this rate.
Yeah, slowly getting to Brazil territory here. Zero's got to be really careful.
And you can't get knocked out when you're Braziled, right? That's just a shame.
Oh,
Ooh.
he does not want to be Braziled.
Good 50-50 again. Pop up. A nice little flick to pop the ball up. Oh,
Ooh.
and a great save by Noid. Keeps his Brazil dreams alive. Zero all the way back now. Noid using his very, very long car to make sure that his 50-50 goes the right way, but Zero might have found the back of the net here, it looks like. He will score a second goal. Rip the Brazil, but the double Brazil dream is still alive.
There's still, yeah, there's still definitely a chance for the double Brazil.
I
I'm
mean, that is
curious,
pretty much his only option now, right?
yeah, I'm curious to see if Zero is going to be able to come back here. I mean, he's got quite a deficit he has to come up from here, but
I
it's
feel like
definitely
if,
possible in these.
I feel like if his kickoffs keep going the way they have been, then there's a good chance he might.
Yeah,
Good air dribble there by Noid. Zero now passing the ball back to Noid, who will say thank you. I will carry that all the way to your net. And he will score his 7th goal. Very nice ball control there.
yeah, I really like this play by Noida here. Instead of going for a flick, which is normally what a lot of people do when they have the ball on top of their car like that, he just opted to just keep carrying it from the ground to try to throw Zero off on that challenge that he had there.
Yeah, and I don't know if you noticed this, but he actually let go of everything, stopped accelerating, let the ball roll off, and let Zero hit it back into his hitbox, which is why it stayed in the same spot. It's a very common ones technique that people do. So if you see someone coming in and you cannot flick the ball before they do, you just wait for the 50-50 to happen. Zero will be
Oh.
there. Very close save there by Noid.
Yeah, he had
Almost
a
got it.
really close attempt at the save here. If he just had a little bit more time, he could have had it. But Zero being relentless in his offensive pressure, he just ran straight to the ball there.
7-3 now. Zero still working with a 4-goal deficit. Possession going to Noid, who has looked like the more dangerous player this series so far. Boost taken by Noid. Will put the ball a little bit further away. Puts the ball into midfield. Open goal now. Does miss, but gets a good 50-50. Nice pop. Will go straight in.
Yeah, I'm pretty surprised that Zero wasn't able to get this. I mean, it was a pretty slow pop. I think if he just jumped a little earlier, just anticipated that pop that he had there, I think that he would have had a much better chance of preventing that shot from going in.
Then the question is, what happens if he shoots instead? It's so hard
Yeah.
to predict a pop of that magnitude. Oh, another air dribble attempt. Good 50-50 afterwards, though. Nice adaptation. Zero will take the hit that Noid feeds him. Very good read of the situation there by Noid. He knew Zero was going to be there. 1 minute, or less than that even, on the clock now. 50 seconds.
He's got 50 seconds to score 4 goals here. This is a good shot by him. The placement was really close. The ball just hitting that post there and trickling into the goal. So he's trying to make it as close as he can. He really wants this game.
Yeah, Noid can smell the victory. Bit of a rush challenge there by Zero, who's feeling the pressure of time now. He knows he has to score, and, Noid knows this, so he will start wasting time himself. He says, I don't care. I have a 4-goal buffer, and I'm going to use it as best I can. Into the air dribble. Can he get this goal? No, he does not. Does not seal the deal, but with 10 seconds remaining, I think it is safe to say that Zero has been beaten with 3 seconds remaining. And Noid is on the ground waiting for the game to end. GG's. Zero will be eliminated, and Noid will be moving on to the grand finals where he will face Daysum.
Yeah, Noid showed to be so strong in the games he played, and well, Zero also did. Um, he didn't want to go down without a fight. He did show a lot of promise in his other games as well. So I mean, really well played by both players here.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Now that we have our four top contestants, we will be going to the next series, which is the third place match. After that, we will have the grand finals between Noid and Daysum. But for now, we'll be going into the series of Zero versus Remember Me. We will be right back with you as soon as we get the players into a lobby. So don't go anywhere, and we hope to see you in just a short little while. All right, welcome back to our third place match. We have Zero versus Remember Me, and it is gonna be a good one. I have actually never seen Remember Me play, but I have seen Zero play. Zero Me. Ha! It's already catching on. I have seen Zero play though, so this will be one hell of a match, hopefully. I'm assuming it is best of 5. I hope it is best of 5 because more Rocket League is more better.
Absolutely. Wait, did you say best of 5 or?
I think it is. It should be best of 5, right? I'm assuming it is.
I think this is for third place, right? I believe.
Oh,
I think
I
third
have
place.
just received confirmation. It is best of 3. There will only be a maximum of 3 games of Rocket League in this series, which is a shame because we all love Rocket League
We
and we
all
all want to see more than 3
the
games.
more
But
the better.
exactly, you understand. Zero has taken a small but definite lead in this game. Remember Me trying to, establish himself as a good ones player, which he just did, equalizing the game.
Yeah, good goal by him. Who do you think has the best chance of winning this? I mean, we saw Zero play, and I haven't seen Remember Me play personally.
Um, well, I don't know who. I don't want to guess. Uh, but right now Zero is winning, so I think.
Oh,
Oh, never mind. He's
oh,
not winning. I
Caster's
lied
scared.
to you. I lied to you. I don't know. I want Remember Me to do well. We've seen Zero play already, but I'd like to see
Yeah,
Remember Me play well this series. Feels like he is slightly outmatched though, just from his initial plays. But I might just be wrong on that entirely. He's letting Zero get the ball a lot and not giving him as much space, but he is you know slowly trying to get by. Very long wait on that. He might get punished for it as that goes
he
in.
does. Yeah, that the time waiting on that was way too long for him. He needs to get up on that immediately. But I believe, yeah, both players kind of just waited for it, and Zero got the piece of it as soon as it landed and able to take that down to the goal.
Yeah, that's definitely on Remember Me to try and make that work. Nice little fake kickoff by Zero. Will secure him the boost and the ball. Nice pop there as well. Can he get back in time to score that? Yes, he can.
That was a really great follow up from Zero here. Took that straight to the side, and he managed to get that favorable hit on the wall there, putting it in front of the goal. Do you think that was intentional? I'm not too sure.
I'm almost sure it was completely accidental. Uh,
Yeah.
he, the first touch was very much calculated, but the second touch definitely did not seem so. That said, though, it did score him a goal, so we can't really.
That's true.
Ooh, ball control just barely not enough. But Zero will recover in time, but nice demo. Oh, and a very unfortunate touch there by Remember Me, who will almost score this goal. Zero makes the save. And Remember Me will put in that second goal.
Yeah, remember Zero has to be careful to when he's going for shots on the wall like that. If he just overcommits and flies past it, he's got no way to get back to the goal and just leaves Remember Me with that net that's open there.
Ooh, good kickoff by Remember Me. If he can put this on target, which he doesn't, doubled in the goal as well. Can he return in time? Yes, he can. Backflip by Zero. Good 50-50. Seems like Remember Me came out ahead there. He has possession. Heavy first touch though. Ooh, and a demo immediately afterwards. Remember Me giving himself a lot of space there to work with. Again, heavy touch. Good 50-50 by Zero though. Remember Me is there to take it around him. He's using his boost advantage to the maximum. Zero will rush forward and get the ball. And a nice
Oh.
redirect.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he realized that it was ones, as he redirected it straight down into the net center there.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be able to pull that one off consistently. That was a great redirect. I remember me, but it also does mean a 2-goal deficit that he will need to make up for. Challenge, not quite what he had intended. Up on the back ball now, puts it really far away from himself. Makes you question whether or not that was the right thing to do. 50-50 going the way of Zero. Good hit by Remember Me, but
Ooh.
puts the shot wide. And another heavy first touch. Good shot though. Puts it bottom corner.
Zero looked a little conflicted in terms of what he felt like doing here. He was staying back, and then he decided to challenge late to that, causing that shot to be just placed to the side.
Yeah, it was a very, very good play by Remember Me. Definitely feels like Zero was a little bit hesitant there on what to do. Cost him a goal. Still has a 1-goal lead though. It's not over quite yet. Remember Me putting that to the side. Good challenge as well. That will be in. Unless Zero gets something to say about that. Remember Me just gave up on that. Good little touch by Zero. Made it look like it was going for the other corner, but he didn't.
Yeah, I love the placement he had on here. Remember me was expecting this to completely just go forward, and he placed it right behind him there.
Very good placement on that shot. Zero. On the kickoff, he seemed to be the less favored player. Remember Me out of boost now. Will deliver the ball straight to Zero. Does get the dunk on him. See if he can convert this into a goal. He can. 1-goal deficit now. 30 seconds remaining. Can Remember Me equalize this game or maybe even take it? Or will Zero?
Definitely close. I think that Remember Me has a shot here. He has to act quickly though, as Zero is probably going to be focusing a lot on his defense, I would assume, since he has the 1-goal lead with 30 seconds.
Oh, and a nice backflip by Zero. Secures a
And
2-goal lead.
he is not letting up on his offense, as we see here. He's just keeping on it, keeping up the pressure, taking advantage of that clear by Remember Me to keep the ball in his control.
Yeah, and if that was me, if that was me that had to shoot that, I would have probably flipped. Oh,
Oh.
as we get another triangle, I would have probably flipped. Flopped around, probably missed the ball altogether. But he, puts a backflip on target. That's just how good he is. 3 seconds remaining now, back to 1, and we have a game 1 victory, 4-0. That's weird. That makes it sound like he won 4-0.
Fourth, yeah.
That is a weird thing to say. All right. So, what would you like to see out of Remember Me to beat Zero?
Let's see. Well, I did notice that a few times in that game, um, Zero was able to just take the control from Remember Me. Whether it was a clear that Remember Me was trying to get, or whether it was just something that he was trying to get a favorable 50-50 for. It looked like Zero was just coming on top of those and able to take the control from him there. So just being a bit more cautious to not give Zero the control that he wants.
All right. Fair point made. As we go into game number 2, and Zero now on a 1-game lead in this series. can he take the series off of Remember Me in this second game, or will Remember Me take this to a game number 3? Is something we'll find out right now. As Remember Me sneaks in an early goal.
Yeah, with that light touch there, just getting it barely around. Zero looked like he wanted to get it, but didn't know exactly what he wanted to do in that situation, as it was in a pretty tough spot for him to try to take advantage of.
Zero now with the better kickoff. Remember Me, we'll put that in the corner. Good 50-50 there by Remember Me. We'll go straight down though. So no really scary situation. Hop by Zero. Will end up in a goal, equalizing the game.
And this
Good
just
pop
looks
up.
like it was also another issue with Remember Me giving Zero a lot of the space that he wants. He gave it to him right there, and it gave Zero the opportunity to try to flick it over the goal like he did.
Zero once again with the slightly better kickoff. Will put pressure on Remember Me straight from the get-go. Oh, Remember Me, nice little dunk there. Zero now scrambling. Has no boost at all. Actually on 0 boost. And Remember Me is just constantly faking Zero. Nice little side flip to get the boost there. Good 50-50. Both players fighting for the boost. Oh, and Zero flipping past that, but Remember Me, he flipped back to goal, so he will not get a free goal there. Good dunk by Remember Me, who has clinched
Oh.
a shot. Clinched a shot.
Remember Me played things a little bit too close for my comfort here. I was not expecting this to just hit the post as it did, but it did manage to still go in. So good job by Remember Me there, taking advantage of the overcommit by Zero.
Yeah, very heavy touch by Zero there. Remember Me now sitting on a 1-goal lead. Zero looking to equalize this
Oh.
game, as he does.
Now I'm not sure here if it was Remember Me just being on. He wasn't on the wall. He was just trying to get to the ball as soon as possible, thinking Zero was going to hit it in immediately. But Zero was patient there and managed to looked like he faked out Remember Me there.
The question is, of course, was he patient or did he just miss?
That is a good question.
One we will never know the answer to, I'm afraid. Ooh, good challenge by Zero there. Does get demoed for his efforts though. Oh, Zero now going up for the aerial. And Remember Me immediately answers.
Yeah, it looked like Zero didn't get up in time to try to stop this, as he jumped just a bit later than Remember Me did there, allowing Remember Me to get the ball right over him.
Yeah, I feel like Zero just a little bit too overcommitted, too focused on scoring. Bad kicked off there by Remember Me though. Zero now with a chance. Does get the fake. Oh, but the backflip is not on point. And what looked like an easy equalizer turned into a clear for Remember Me, who's now shadowing back to net. Nice pop there by Zero, but no goals scored as Remember Me will clear the ball away. Never-ending pressure by Zero though. Finally going back for some boost. Early challenge does go in favor of Remember Me, who will put another goal in. Now 2-goal lead.
Remember Me showing to be a bit more dominant in this game than we saw last game. He's taking a lot more advantage of the mistakes that Zero's making here, and it's really going to his benefit.
Yeah, and this is the kind of games that you want to play, you know, as a ones player. You want to play punishing those mistakes that your opponents are making because they have no safety net. Like I've already said about 3 times, there's no one there to bail them out of stupid decisions. So you want to punish those mistakes as hard as you possibly can. That is exactly what Remember Me is doing this game. He is taking the over aggression that Zero is, putting up, and he is punishing it hard. Remember Me. Early challenge does give Zero the opportunity.
Clean flick here by Zero. This is really well done. Turned off the wall, got the ball on just the hood of his car, and then flicked right to get it right center, just under the crossbar. The placement from him was great there.
Remember Me looking at a great kickoff, but somehow Zero just gets the touch he needs. Good shot there by Zero. Does go a bit higher though. And we're back to fighting over possession.
Oh,
Remember Me with an own goal. That cannot feel good.
I think that this cautious playing here by Zero, just taking his time with everything, and getting positioned for the shot like he did, just caused Remember Me to panic like that. He's got to stay calm in those situations.
Remember Me with another kickoff. This one goes his favor though. 55 seconds. He needs to get another goal, but oh no, Zero just barely puts it wide. Ooh, and another touch by Remember Me does mean that there will be no free goal for Zero, but there might still be something happening soon. Zero now has possession, tries to go for a pop, but Remember Me says, no, sir. You will not score on me today. Oh, and the fake comes out, and we will see Remember Me take that 1-goal lead with 20 seconds left, or 15 seconds rather.
It's really smart fake there by Remember Me. Going for that shot right after. Really clean play by him.
Yeah, Remember Me definitely changed his whole playstyle this game compared to the last one. Playing like a completely different player now, which is a good thing because he needs to in order to win this game, as is evident. And another fake almost gives him another goal. Game number 2 going to Remember Me.
Yeah, really good job here on Remember Me, switching up his playstyle a little bit to throw Zero off of his game. I think that in the next game that they're gonna play, if Remember Me keeps up this kind of playstyle, the fakes and just getting in Zero's head, knowing what he's going to do next, playing cautiously, I think that it's really to his benefit.
Yeah, Remember Me definitely looking like the better player in this particular game. We'll have to see if his adjustments will be left uncontested or if Zero will make some adjustments of his own. What do you think Zero should do if he wants to beat
Um,
Remember Me?
Zero, I think that he has to um, not take anything Remember Me does and I think that he has to be um, he can't be lax in the way that he goes about any of his goals. I think that he has to try to punish any slowness that's coming out from Remember Me.
As he almost does just that with a demo attempt. Remember Me will be unfazed and he will just score his first goal already. Oh, and again, Remember Me just takes control of the game and he will score his second goal 15 seconds in.
Yeah, it looked like just as soon as Zero was popped up into the air like that, it was just really an awkward situation for him to recover from.
Yeah, when you don't get the boost, you know,
Yeah.
that's when the scary stuff happens. Oh, very costly miss. If I remember me. Just the ball out though. Does get the boost, but Zero has possession and he will score his first goal.
This was a good shot here by Zero going for this flick. And remember me was really close to getting that. He just had to be a little bit higher and a little bit more in front of the ball there, it looked like.
Yeah, and at this point in this last game, you want to just be playing as safe as you can. You know, you cannot afford too many mistakes right now, but both players have been playing rather well. Zero now with a good clear. Will be a long time for Remember Me to come back. Back flip. Bump by Zero. But can he put the ball in? No, he cannot. And he will be in the goal for a while. As Remember Me picks up the boost. Challenge there by Zero. Does get the boost denied though. And Remember Me will put that out back out into Zero's half. Now we see Zero on possession, setting up a bounce dribble, gets a lot of space, but whiffs on the 45-degree flick. Does get... Oh, this is an interesting situation. Zero now back on possession again. Messes up the bounce dribble this time though. Good flick to pass it through. Has no boost, so no play there to be made. Does get the 100 boost pad though. Another area. I feel like both these players are trading possession back and forth, but a costly miss maybe by Remember Me. Never mind, he had the boost to recover. Almost a pass to himself by Zero, who will interfere with the shot that Remember Me was trying to take. But Remember Me will beat him to the ball and score his third goal.
Zero being a bit too slow here. Just remember me got up so early that Zero really didn't have a chance to stop this here. He has to be sure to get up early if he sees his opponent has an opportunity like that.
Zero with the good kickoff. He was slightly later to the ball than Remember Me, but that meant Remember Me just hit it straight into him. 50-50 going back towards Zero's half. Fail on the flick though does mean that Zero's still in Remember Me's half, but Remember Me is sitting on the ball with a very comfortable lead. Miss on the air dribble by Remember Me. Gives back possession to Zero. Nice backflip flick. Puts it over Remember Me there.
Yeah, I really like the placement on this. He cuts a little bit just to pop the ball slightly, and then the backflip just puts it right over him. Really well done shot by him.
Yeah, and you can see that this is what Zero wants to be doing. He wants to be making plays with very, very little or very or limitless space actually, because remember he's giving it to him. Another goal.
Yeah, and I don't think we've seen a kickoff goal in a little bit, which is a little surprising, given how much we've seen kickoff goals in the other games. But
yeah, I feel like these two have had very equal kickoff goals, but Remember Me looks like he's going to sneak another one in, as he does. Just slightly better recovery there.
Yeah, Zero trying to go for that shot. He didn't have any boost, so he had no backup plan if that shot failed.
Yeah, but Remember Me with a very clutch but close save. Remember Me looking for some boost. Ooh, very powerful shot by Zero. He gets beaten to the ball I remember he gets dunked on, rather. Both players whiffing the ball. Ooh, very good 50-50, but not in. Remember me. We'll clear that out. 9 boost. Ooh, that is a very unfortunate touch. And he's staying all the way back, though, giving a lot of space to Zero. Has all the space in the world he needs to do something, and he will put something in.
Great job here on Zero, waiting and watching to see what Remember Me was doing here. He saw that he was possibly about to push forward a little bit, so he tried to place the ball as to the right as he could to keep it out of his reach.
Yeah, and Zero really showing why he's, why he's gotten this far. Uh, with the shot, with the taking advantage of his space, and remember me just really giving too much space to Zero.
Yeah, he didn't get the touch on the ball he wanted on that wall there, and because of it, Zero was able to just take his time and just place the ball into the net like he did there.
And remember me has 52 seconds to make something happen. He's going for a weird kickoff. He's not trying to win it. He's trying to put it to the side, which is uncommon in ones, to say the least. I'd also like to see a bit more demos, maybe, from Remember Me. I feel like demos could very well be the difference between winning and losing these games for Remember Me. Good flick there by Zero. Does get the boost though, and now he's out. Now Remember Me's out of the play. It's not converted into a goal yet, though. Zero takes the ball around. Remember Me, can he put it in? Yes, he can. He has the ball control.
I don't think that Remember Me was ready for this amount of speed from Zero coming in here. I think he just saw him last second and wasn't able to react to him taking that off the wall like he did.
Yeah, now with 12 seconds left, we need a kickoff goal by Remember Me. It's not all the way back. With that clear, I'm almost sure that we will be going to end the game with Zero taking place number 3. Wow, Zero coming back from what looked like a very one-sided game number 2 to clutch it out in game number 3. But now we've got the grand finals left. Daysum versus Noid. They will be going up against one another in just a little bit. We will be getting that match ready for you, and we will be back with you right after a short little break. So don't go anywhere. We've got the grand finals coming up, and we in just a couple minutes. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the grand finals of the Dauntless Gaming 1v1 tournament, week 3. We have Daysum versus Noid. Both players looking very dominant in the games they played. Noid off with a great start.
Starting off with a kickoff goal here from Noid. We know his kickoffs are pretty dangerous, as we saw him his other matches doing quite well with them. So definitely something that Dacium has to watch out for.
Yeah, Noid has looked scary in general, so it's not just his kickoffs that are scary, but also the rest of his play. We'll see how Daysum deals with this. Very nice bump there by Noid. Takes Daysum slightly out of the play. But Noid will be there to blow him up. Very rude, but very effective. Nice shot by Noid. Will secure himself some boost. Follow-up shot, not as good though. Noid will comfortably take that ball. Face him now. On possession. Good hit by Noid. Good save. Jason now running back to his corner. Barely missing out on the boost though is Noid. Now Daysum looking very dangerous. Noid finally picking up boost. Daysum shot just off target. The second shot he's missed so far. Daysum looking for that demo. Doesn't quite get it. Noid dodging that like a pro. Finally gets the demo. Set the boost for his troubles. Noid again giving a lot of space to Daysum, who will again not find the back of the net. Nice boost conservation by Noid. Puts it on the backboard. Cannot convert it into a goal. Flipping back. See if he can get this save as he does. Very quick challenge there by Daysum. Does miss on the demo attempt and gets his boost taken from him. Daysum now. Oh, and a nice shot by Noid.
This was really smart by Noid here. He took both these boosts, leaving Daysum, I believe, pretty empty, and he was on the wall as well. And being on the wall in this situation is such a dangerous thing to do, especially if you have no boost like you did, and he just took advantage of it.
Yeah, Noid has proven himself to be such a punishing player. Really does not matter to him whether you're on the ground or in the air. He will find a way to punish your mistakes, as he has done, this entire tournament. But Daysum will have something to say about that for sure. Noid taking his boost away. 40 boost now. Oh, there's a very awkward touch for Daysum, but he will get the follow-up. Noid not doing what I would have done, which is fly after that and go for the montage play, which immediately makes him a better player than me. Nice boost deny. Daysum now. Nice little pop. One boosting goal though. He might not be able to recover in time, as he will. Noid now in an awkward position. Either one without boost. Does not deny the mid boost though, so Daysum will have his offense. Shot now by Noid. Will be cleared by Daysum, who nice little miss there from Noid to capitalize on. Daysum
Yeah,
will finally get on the scoreboard.
Noid's gotta be careful with going for stuff like that. It was on the wall, and if he misses it like he did there, That leaves him very little time to do something about getting back to his goal and preventing a shot like that.
Yeah, and being careful is going to be important in this game one. Noid. It's not a kickoff goal.
Yeah, adding another goal to his side here off that kickoff goal. Again, Dace he just has to try to play around where Noid's going on these kickoffs.
Yeah, and at this point, it's been a very low scoring game. It's only 3-1 right now. Noid looking strong in this particular game. But he has to be careful. Can't get complacent. Winning game one is usually a huge momentum swing. Nice little bump there by Daysum, who then immediately turns around and scores.
Really impressive play in bumping his opponent here. That's something I like to see with the high level ones players. They like to not only play around ball control, but play around player control and making sure they can't have access to the ball like he did there.
Yeah, and that's really what's showing and what's keeping Daysum in this game is, you know, plays like that where you have no option but to get scored on by his creative bumps. Right now, Noid attempting to score another one, but doesn't quite get it. Can Daysum score it though? No, he cannot. Gets another demo. This time I feel like he has more time, and he does. Daysum tying the game with 16 seconds left.
Again, we saw here the high level play by Daysum to just play around his opponent and demo him there, giving him lots of time to go for that shot.
Fake kickoff by Daysum. Noid has possession, trying to make it as awkward as he can. Noid gets in there, but Daysum says no. We are going to overtime in game number one. Demo attempt by Noid. But it is that Daysum who gets the demo, puts it on target.
That's the first game here.
Yeah.
Looked like
Very.
Looks like before he was demoed, Noidu was trying to maybe hit the ball with his as like a last ditch effort to just prevent control from Daysum, but Daysum was still able to follow up and manage to score there.
So what do you want to see from Noid to, you know, win the next game?
Well, I think that in the beginning he definitely had um, well, he had quite the lead. He was managing to score some kickoff goals against Daysum. I think that next game he has to, if he manages to get a lead like that, he has to be careful not to, give that lead up, and he could do that by being a bit more consistent with some of his hits and just not letting Daysum get the control that he got this game.
All right. Seems like a very good analysis. Let's hop into game number 2 of this grand finals. Daysum against Noid. This is the, I want to say this is the closest game or closest series we've had so far, probably.
Yeah, I'd have to agree. Both players really coming out here showing their high level one skill.
Ooh, very nice play there by Noid. It took me by surprise. That's why I was so silent. This was a very nice catch into dribble.
Yeah, he didn't. He saw that he was coming for the contest there, and he stopped so the ball would fall in front of his car, and he kept it going afterwards to throw him off. Very smart play by him indeed.
Noid now slightly losing this kickoff. 50-50 goes his way though, but Daysum will take the boost. Heavy touch. And the accelerator shot will not go in. Nice little. What was that? That an extension that popped? A flick?
Yeah, it looked like something like that. For sure, though, Noid gave him a lot of space to do whatever that was. that pop, that flick. So very well done by Daysum on capitalizing on that.
I feel like a general trend in Noid's goals that he's giving up have been giving too much space to his opponent.
Yeah, I do agree. I think we've been seeing a lot of that these games he's played.
Noid now does take control of the ball, just needs to put that shot on net, and he does. Takes the lead back.
Good job on Noid here. Daysum looked a little too overcommitted on that push there, so something he should be wary of. His future pressures he puts on.
Let's see who wins this kickoff. It will be Daysum, but Noid is the one taking most of the boost. Nice shot there by Daysum. Into the challenge. Turns into a favorable challenge for Noid though. Be careful not to belly flop onto that, but he will take a 2-goal lead now.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. I thought he could possibly flop onto it, but good job on him keeping himself controlled and not getting on top of the ball on accident there.
Yeah, we've seen him give up a goal because of that earlier. So let's hope he doesn't have it. It doesn't happen again. Boost picked up for Daysum, but will not be enough. Noid.
Rolls in off that crossbar there. Not able to get back in time. Daysum trying his best, but just not enough. Maybe if he anticipated the bounce there, it would have been a little bit better for him. But still, a tough shot to get to and block.
Kickoff going Daysum's way. It's the boost as well, but Noid will take the ball. Bounces onto the backboard though. Can't imagine this not being a goal for Daysum. He actually misses the shot. Doesn't get the power he needs. Noid will clear the ball away. Daysum now with all the space in the world and unlimited boost. Just scores the goal.
Yeah, again, we see the whole issue with space here, as Daysum just had all the time in the world to do what he wanted, and that was just take it to the right, the bottom right, nice and easy.
Another kickoff happening. Definitely going the way of Daysum this time. Takes the boost away from Noid. Hard to save shot, and Daysum will close the gap once again.
Looked like Noidu was considering going for a boost for a second, but turned around as soon as he saw Daysum going for that shot. So good decision making on Noidu, but still, that's a really tough shot to block when you're behind or turned around such as that.
Noidu with a shot. Not on goal though. That should have been a kickoff goal, I'm pretty sure. It's a shame because he needs the goals. The more goals he scores now, the less he'll need to score later. Sticking out of the play. Daysum, can he score this goal? Looks like no, but Noid did jump. Bad first touch by Daysum though. Might change the game. Daysum not quite getting the 50-50 he would want. Noid on 6 boost now. And a pop that...
Oh, no.
Not like this.
Yeah, it looks like Noidu just he went off the wall like that and just couldn't recover after landing like that. He's got to be really careful when being close to that corner like that, as you can really lose control of your car by touching that spot.
Yeah. I feel like all the hours of playing have caught up with Noid, the god, the man himself. The
Feeling a,
Noidisaurus,
feeling a
as
bit
he
of
is.
fatigue, maybe.
Yeah. I definitely don't feel like he's playing the way he was before. That might just be fatigue. That might be Daysum is forcing him to make mistakes. But he's making the mistakes for sure.
Yeah, these mistakes are just led to Asim taking the lead here. And he's got to just kind of refocus himself, take a deep breath, and just take this as if it was the first game today.
Daysum with another kickoff goal.
Yeah, Daysum doing a bit better in kickoff goals here, as Noidu was, he had the advantage in kickoff goals earlier, but it seems Daysum is really turning things around for himself with these kickoffs.
1.5 minutes left right now. Noid slightly winning this kickoff. So we'll go back and collect some boost though. Good shot by Noid. Does go off the post though. Another good shot though. Straight after, but Daysum will save it. Pretty awkward situation now. Daysum waiting for the 50-50. Will collect a big boost though. Noid on the ball. Makes him pre-jump. A
Wow,
very good fake.
that was an amazing fake by him. Like he was so patient in waiting for this. He saw that Daysum was going up for a pretty awkward challenge there, and he was just able to stay patient and then wait for him to miss it like he did. Well done on his part.
Noid just renting space inside the brain of Daysum. Set up a tent. You know, got a campfire going. That's what he did. He said, I know what you're thinking, and I'm going to anticipate it. What a fake. Man has balls of steel. Noid now taking the ball across the goal. Gets the ground pinch. Daysum will backflip into that though. No pressure for you. Noid will tie the game with a nice demo.
So again, another instance where these players are really good with playing around the enemy and taking them out of the play completely with their demos. Results to really easy goals from them like that just after they go for the tough demos on the enemy.
Yeah, now with 12 seconds left, we have a tied game. So this could really go anywhere. Interesting touch into the demo by Daysum, which leads to a goal.
Another demo goal. Wow. Very well done.
Yeah, these demos have played a very big role in this particular game. But this is looking promising.
Wow. I can't believe it. I guess we have an overtime on our hands.
Yeah. Man, oh man. 4
Noid
seconds.
not giving up here.
Yeah, Noid wants this game. He knows if he loses this one, it's going to be match point for the next 3. That's a bad... Oh, and
Wow.
Daysum.
Quite a short overtime here. Daysum wants it over as soon as possible, just after the kickoff. Pops it to the top right shelf there.
Man, that was a...
Well done by both players there.
That was a ride. 2 kickoff goals. One to send it to overtime and one to end overtime.
Yeah.
That was 10 seconds of Rocket League where 2 game-changing goals got scored. Wow. With that done, we are going to game number 3, match point now for Daysum. He needs to only win one more game to take the tournament. Noid needs to come back. He needs 3 wins in a row now. He needs the reverse sweep. Can he do it? Or will Daysum be victorious? What do you think? Who are you rooting for right now?
Right now, from what I've seen from Daysum, he just seems like he's playing so consistent right now. I want to say that I think Daysum has a really good opportunity to actually win this. I'm gonna believe in him winning.
I mean, someone needs to root for Noid, right? So I'll be
Yep.
rooting for Noid.
Noid
The
not a bad
Brotherhood
player
of
either. As
More Rocket League.
as soon as you start rooting for him, man, they gotta prove me wrong, man.
Yeah. I mean, can we ask for a 30-minute overtime? Is that too much to ask?
I don't think that's too much to ask.
Oh, well, in that case, I want a 30-minute overtime. Oh,
Ooh.
what a costly miss. Oh, but will it be a
Wow.
miss?
Oh,
Oh, it will be. Both players
wow.
missing the ball there, but no goals scored. If Daysum scores a goal here, that would be... Oh, that would be
Mm,
so...
really clean shot by Daysum here. Just setting up a little bit of a bounce and then just flicking it top left. Great placement, really fast shot by him there.
Yeah, and here we see why Daysum is so strong. You give this man space, he will score on you. Nice challenge there by Daysum. Does get the stumble as well. Nice little touch by Noid. Still tied 1-1. Noid now. Trying to get dangerous there. Does get the corner boost. Does Daysum. Nice 50-50, and that's an open net. Noid. A little bit too impatient there.
Yeah, his impatience just led to this goal being really easy for Daysum to just take right into the net like that. Noid's got to be really careful not to let that happen in this game if he wants to win.
Yeah, and Daysum now with the 1-goal lead. Still 3.5 minutes to go, so it's not like this is the end. However, with a nice shot, that's a 2-goal lead now.
Yeah,
Daysum really looking confident.
yeah, it looked like Noid went for some boost here and left him out of the net for quite a bit of time for Daysum to follow up.
Yeah, and that always feels bad.
Yeah.
Noid getting a little bit too greedy for that yellow stuff. I mean, I know we're all addicted to it, but the yellow stuff can't be the reason why you're losing games. Oh, and the
Oh
flick goes
no.
wide. Oh no, Noid must be tilted beyond belief.
Yeah.
He's probably more tilted than Yemen would be. Gets a pretty good touch on that. Noid will take it back into the corner. Well timed on the boost spawn. Daysum with another good pass to himself. Has possession, has space. Will take his time, but Noid will save the shot. Does get his boost stolen though. So this is his last bit of boost. Centers that for Daysum. Daysum will just score that goal, and Noid
Wow.
definitely slightly frustrated
Wasting
there.
time.
Yeah, and Daysum is no stranger to the time waste, it seems.
Yeah, he just left that there to run the clock out as long as he could.
Yeah, made Noid come back. And that is a very good way to secure his win, since he is now 3 goals up, has 2 minutes left to play. If he can keep on to this lead, he will be the Week 3 champion. He has successfully reached the grand finals already. Now all he needs is to take them home. It's like he's picking up a girl in that sense. With a nice demo, he will secure yet another goal.
Yeah, he's got 4 goals to his name, or 4 goals ahead of Noid to his name right now. So, I mean, all he has to do is just hold on to these for the next about 2 minutes in order to win this game.
Yeah, Noid kind of looks defeated in a sense. He hasn't felt as impressive in these last two games as he did in game number one, but actually hold that thought because he did equalize the game number two very nicely. But he needs goals here, and Daysum just scores another one. 5-goal lead now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Noidy's just in a state of tilt right now where it's just so hard for him to focus on Daysum's plays. He's just trying so hard on offense and he's not focusing hard enough on defense, I think, still. But then again, he really has to focus on offense at this point to catch up with his deficit.
Yeah, and that will probably seal the deal for Noid. Missing the shot and then immediately getting scored on, making it a Brazil. Daysum just needs to sit on these goals now. If nothing ever happens, that will be the ultimate tilt for Noid.
Mm-hmm.
But he has 1 minute. He can technically still bring this back. He just needs to focus for 1 minute. Ooh, that looks like a pass. Nice half flip challenge by Noid there. Does get demoed though. Daysum relentless with the demos. Fast spawn. Daysum is wasting time as much he can. Flicks it over the top. And that will be goal number 8 for Daysum. Noid is not in a good spot right now.
Yeah,
Getting rinsed in this last game.
absolutely. Difference of 7 goals in this final game. I'm thinking Noid is definitely feeling defeated at this moment.
Yeah, Noid should feel like giving up right about now. Can still bring this back though. Would be one of the best comebacks I have ever seen. If he does, he needs to score now. This is when it needs to happen. That clear. Probably sealing the deal on this game as we hit the 30-second mark. Daysum faking out Noid. 20 seconds remaining. Counting down. Noid going for the montage play. Almost gets it too. When you're 8-1 down and the only thing you can do is get a montage play, that is the correct decision every single time. Noid knows this, which is why he's a better player than me. And with the timer running down, that will be GG's. And Daysum will be the week 3 1v1 champion.
Congrats to Daysum. He played really well in his games. It just showed how great of a player he was by how much he scored this game. It was just such a deciding victory for him.
Yeah, I feel like Daysum, both Daysum and Noid actually played very, very well throughout all of their games today.
Yeah.
Daysum, I will admit, I thought Noid was the more impressive player of the two, but Daysum just showed up big in this last series.
Yeah.
Very, very good play by him.
Yeah.
Definitely congratulations as well.
All around great games played by them through the entire bracket. It was really enjoyable to watch them play.
Yeah. I mean, and you know, they had their share of luck as well. You know, Ixo and Xander both deciding not to play. That was, you know, that was a bit of the fortunate, interference, but nevertheless, they played very, very well. They definitely deserve the win.
Mm.
Very well played. But that will be it for the 1v1 week 3 tournament. Um, you know, we hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Congratulations to the winner and the runner-up, even third place. But you know, only one can win in the end. So Daysum, again, congratulations. We hope to see you around soon for the next edition. Thank you everyone for watching, and it was Subdivides and Bread Boy signing out. Hope
Thanks
you
for
have a
watching,
wonderful
guys.
evening.